So we're here with, thank you for tuning in, Renee from reneesells.ca. We just wanted to shoot a little testimonial with my good friend Nad, okay?
Hello.
We sold his house, Nad, and can you show him the sold sign? We just put it on. We'll flip over and you can quickly see it. Ding, ding, ding! Nad is sold. So I wanted to share the story. Thank you so much. We wanted to just share the story with how it went down. So the house is in the back. We can even pan up. They'll see the house that we sold in here. It's 1165 Quarry Drive in Innisfil. But what a ride we had along the way. Not every sale is smooth sailing, is it now?
No, not at all, let me tell you.
We're here at this time, depending on when you're watching the video, we're in a choppy real estate market with sky-high interest rates, very few showings now, right? We had a few people come in. We had to close on the bar, but I'll let Nat do the talking. Nat, tell us what the whole experience is like from the time we had we had a tenant that we had to deal with. We had the city. We had it all.
So being 55 years old, I decided, my son's going to school, and having a 3,100 square foot house is really not something I needed anymore. Also, I had a basement tenant, and I also had a tenant that was actually living in one of the rooms. I was trying to utilize all the space in the house as we weren't using it. And made the decision to sell the house. So told the tenants, one was okay with it, one wasn't.
Right.
And the tenant downstairs was cool, and he was getting ready to move out. The tenant upstairs was a disaster.
So have you ever been there before? If you're watching this, you want to reach out to me right now, because Nad, we actually tell them how many weeks or how many days before we got the problem tenant out without an issue.
So the first time, let's call it day one, that we told him that we want to sell, and we gave him the 60 days, and or let him stay till the house sold, and he got all bent out of shape, and anyways, it was unfortunate enough that he involved lawyers and tried to extort us for exuberant amount of money.
Huge amount of money. Yeah, blow your mind.
Yeah, $10,000-$15,000 for no reason at all.
Yeah.
So I had to counter, and Renee actually recommended me to a lawyer.
We can plug her right now, Charmaine,
who was amazing.
Amazing.
And went to go meet her in one day. Paralegal went to go meet her in one day, and she gave me advice on what to do. And 3 or 4 days later, we countered his letter, and he was gone.
He was gone.
And that was probably, I'd say, 20 days?
20 days.
20 days.
20 days
From a
into
guy that actually said, I'm never leaving. I'm staying here till March. And even at that, you're going to call the rental tenant agency, and I'm staying another year with no rent.
So problem number one, check,
God.
solved.
So that was done. Then, you know what? The house was for sale. Oh, by the way, he also did not want to show his room, which I thought was the most ridiculous thing in the world. This is my house. He had a grown man living in a room. Anyways, whatever.
Long story.
So then,
yeah. Okay.
So then here we go. We got the sold sign on. We got showings. A lot of people are interested.
Yeah.
We got showings, and then you got Mike downstairs, who's a collector. Well, Mike's
3
a hoarder.
truckloads of
This guy had
collectibles.
stuff all over the place. All over here. But you know what Renee said? Keep showing the house.
Keep showing the house.
Keep showing the
house.
We just kept showing the house.
We kept showing it.
Some people loved it. Some people raised their hands in the air, walked out.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. Let me backtrack a little bit. So tenant number one got really upset. And I can say this, right?
Yeah.
So,
it's okay.
So
we're not
during
editing here.
During COVID, I renovated my basement, not to actually rent it out, just for my dad to live downstairs. We built a kitchen and everything. However, during that time, it was a long time for what is it? The permanent inspectors to come out, and the process, and it was slowing us down. And
so
and
he
we looked at the
basically built
timeline,
an amazing basement without a permit.
Spent about, I'd say, about $90,000, beautiful basement, and didn't have any permits. So Mr. Fun Time, who was
angry tenant,
tenant, called the city on me, town of Innisfil.
Town of
and
Edgefield.
they both came here with the Electrical
Quick
Safety
time.
Association, and one day they were happy to come in one day now.
Yeah, yeah.
They didn't come in one day before.
Yeah.
And they slapped a big order,
orange
complied to
notice.
order, orange notice on my front window, and said that you have 15 days to comply.
Right.
Which meant I had to hire an architect, which probably would have cost me $5,000 to $10,000 to do drawings.
Yeah.
Some people say they can do the drawings themselves.
Yeah.
Sure, but after the fact, it was really difficult.
Did we stop the showings?
No, the showings kept going all the time.
Keep going with the showings.
So,
we keep going
Some
with
of the people, actually all the people looked at the sign and just got really weird, but we just assured them that,
Kept
listen,
going,
the
kept
process
going.
is going. We're getting things done.
Yep.
The permits will be done by the time you move in the house. Don't worry. And in all fairness to that is, and here's what I did know, I never cut any corners, and I did everything. Everything was done per code. And you want to know what? It just took time, and it was some money, but the electrical safety passed, and the building inspection passed first time. It took about, I'd say about 40 days. Slowed us down a little bit, but we kept showing the house.
We kept showing, we kept negotiating. They wanted to knock us down on the price just because of a sticker. They wanted to walk away, but we kept them in the deal. I was able to keep them negotiating and close, and we actually got the highest price on the street.
Yep. And the best part about this whole process is the fact that we just continue to just keep plugging and showing and showing and showing. We knew that people were interested in the home, but they were all bent out of shape about the permit. And they said to Renee, call us when you're done, when the permits are down. So what did we do? The day the permits came down and the day we passed, Renee called the first person, and bang, they put an offer in right away.
Right away.
And that
right
was
away.
the highest price that we actually got.
We actually got. So this just goes to show you guys, if when you're hiring a realtor, experience matters. I think Nad experienced that. We're friends anyway, but the fact that you've got to have that persistence, you've got to have that stick-to-itness. Sometimes you just got to stick to it. We never stopped showing. We never got discouraged. We never got, there were moments of ups and downs emotionally, but I was the calm of the storm. I kept telling Nat, it's going to work out in the end.
He kept saying in the end it's going to work out.
It's going to work out.
What I do appreciate the most is I must have emailed and texted this guy, I don't know how many times, in random times of the night, Renee, this is happening. I just,
Nat doesn't sleep. Nat doesn't sleep.
And all the time is like, he just would, don't worry, we're next step. Nat, step at a time, step at a time. And meanwhile, during this whole crazy process, I'm trying to find a house.
Yeah.
But my emotions were up and down and up and down
down.
because people were coming to see the house and they don't want to put an offer in because of the permit. The permit wasn't getting done because it was costing a lot of money.
How long did it take us to find a house and get it all secured?
2 days.
2 days.
Done. 2 days, and then
we got all the paperwork done.
After,
we wrapped it all up. We tied it, coincided it for when the house sold firm here. Nad was able to firm up on his purchase. And we got the closings all coordinated with the lender.
Couldn't be more happy, my
Thanks
brother.
so much. If you're looking for a realtor.
Sorry, one last thing.
Yeah.
Anybody else in this whole process, I'm giving you Cole's notes, but the reality was there was a lot of emotion, a lot of pain trying to get through this whole process because it wasn't just me putting a house for sale. That would have been the easiest thing in the world. It was the tenants, it was the permits, it was just heart-stopping at some days and very discouraging. Renee was very supportive during the whole time, and I have to tell you, through the process, calling him and say, this is what happened now. His lawyer sent me a letter. Oh my God, what I do? This is what happened now. They came to see the house. Mike's got stuff all over the place. This is what happened now. If it was anybody else, they would have tapped out a long time ago, because this sale, he's not getting any extra money for doing all the crap that went on with the sale, but
well, that's what we do. When we talk to clients, thank you, Nat, that is such a great compliment. When we talk to clients about full service, they want to know why, we charge a full commission or do a full service. Well, this video is the full service. When we're dealing with all of those things for our clients to allow for a smooth transaction, that's what full service is, folks. So when you're looking for a realtor, especially in a market like this, if it's a tough market, you need a strong realtor who's going to put on the boxing gloves and go to bat for you and knock people out. Thanks so much for watching the video. Nat, thank you for the great work.
Guys.
Peace out.